final ball in tennis. What is it and how should we think about it? As some who follow this may know, I'm not an amazing tennis player. In fact, some days I just think I'm outright awful. I think I'm a slightly better grade of awful now. But there is something, so people who are following this know that I play, so I've done some ITF Masters, I've played some grade 4s and grade 3s, and I hit in a squad at the moment of these older teenagers who are playing grade 3s and 4s predominantly, some of them playing a bit higher. And what I get to see is, what do you have to do when you start sort of playing performance tennis? And one of the concepts I really see and talk to a lot about the head coach who leads the sessions is that tennis comes down to the quality of your final ball. The people who seem to lose a lot are going in before they've hit the ball and say, this is going to be the final ball. They basically go big. Now that can work, but it's almost like they've gone, this has got to be so big because I've decided it's the final ball in the rally. The trouble with that is you should kind of always, unless you've literally run the player right off the court, they've fallen over, the racket's gone, and you've got the entire court open, that is going to be the final ball. Otherwise, you should kind of always be assuming the ball will come back. Because, how many times, I'm sure people have played tennis where they kind of hit a ball and they think, oh, that's a winner, and then the person gets it back and they're like, I have no idea how you got that back. The point is that it's not like you should play to push the ball around and think the ball is definitely coming back, but it's almost like you got to play to say, I can't assume this is the final ball. When you say, oh, this is the final ball, it's almost like you've finished playing before you've played the shot. And how many people have kind of gone up and said, oh, here's the winner. They kind of relax or stop thinking and they miss it horribly in the net, in the fence, and they think, wow, what was that? What I notice about these kids who are, more performance players, you certainly do have to go for the shot when it's there. If you can step up, put your foot in and drive it down the line, especially if you're going back in behind someone as they're running the other way, you go for that shot. It's not about not being an attacking player. What you notice about these guys are, they are quite happy to say, I'm going to move you around, I'm going to try and make you make forced errors. But these guys are kind of saying, I'm in this, I'm not going to stop, and for me, there's no such thing as the final ball. I will just keep playing. And I think something I remember is on that break point where Tony Nadal turned around and said, he was coaching Aliassime, and he said, don't look for the winner. It will just come if it's the right ball. And I think that is probably something that I'm really learning now. Stop going big and thinking it's the winner. Certainly go big to put pressure on, but kind of expect that the ball may come back and keep on playing until the ball is out of play.